And the fashionistas are out in force in the deep south, there for Dunedin Fashion Week. We're towards the last few days of it this year. Kate Rodger's amongst the good-looking and the glitterati, as she almost always is. And with her is vintage clothing maven Doris Raymond. I am so jealous of you, actually, Kate, because Doris, I'm a huge fan of Doris's.
There you go.
That's very generous. Thank you.
And a cult follower. You must be the leader of the cult following band.
This program is being broadcast right now through your wonderful store in Hollywood, The Way We Wore.
That's right. I want to say hello to my wonderful team that's working hard in Los Angeles.
You are truly global. You are truly Hollywood now, Paul.
Oh, I truly am. I've been desperate for that for so long. Doris, just very quickly, because I want to talk to Kate about this ID Fashion Week, but just very quickly, I mean, your speciality is vintage clothes, The Way We Wore, and you just handle these amazing fabrics and these amazing garments. What is so special about some of those just incredibly iconic pieces?
I think the spirit in which they were made. It was before fast fashion, so you really get a sense of the pride of craftsmanship.
Yeah, yeah. And some of those pieces are just
I'm also intrigued too, Paul. They are, and I get the sense, as you said, the pride of craftsmanship. You get a sense of history with them, but they've managed to retain the joyousness of how they were made all those years ago. It must be really addictive.
It is addictive, and the actual fashion show that I'll be participating in today and tomorrow, I've got pieces that are from the 1920s through 2000. So you get to see firsthand how beautiful and how long-lasting they are.
Fabulous. Now, coming here to Dunedin, your first time in New Zealand as well, are you doing some foraging while you're down here?
I haven't really had much time, but I actually yesterday got to go to a couple of places in Dunedin.
And you've always wanted to come down to New Zealand as well. I always do this, Paul. I know it's a terrible thing to do to our international visitors when they come down here to ID Fashion Week. The New Zealand kind of ethos, our fashion. You're looking very fashionable today too, very Anzac today,
I
Paul.
make an effort.
Get a sense of what you think about Kiwi, what our Kiwi fashion identity is. How do we dress?
I think that the Kiwis dress in a way that I relate to, which is edgy and dark.
Edgy and dark. I quite like that. You are not edgy and dark today, Paul, can I say? You are not edgy and dark. Tonight's going to be a massive, those on radio listening, Paul, this is the longest runway. I can describe it as looking like a runway at an airport, but it really is the longest catwalk in the Southern Hemisphere. These poor models tonight have to go up and down in heels. They're going to be absolutely exhausted by the end.
I was stunned when I walked in here and saw how long this runway is. They're going to all lose like 5 pounds at the end of the show.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Look, last night we had the emerging designers as well.
And Kate, I know this is your second year there. It is an amazing show, isn't it? And that runway, I mean, it's theatre in itself. The old building, the railway station there, brilliant. Kate, thank you so much for joining us. Kate Rodger there, our entertainment reporter, and of course Doris Raymond, The Way We Wore.